Hello, good people. Hello, hello. It's Badel, welcoming you to week 1 of PDD season 3. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. So, this week we are facing friend of the show, Apriator, coach of the McChesney Spark Slowpokes, which I now know how to pronounce, and we're facing the future team. They have 4 whole Iron Mons with Pincurchin. We have a team of Bundle, Iron Treads, Iron Moth, Iron Jugulis, Pincurchin, Terra Gudra with Terra Dragon, Ground and Poison, Terra Palmont with Terra Electric, Steel, Stellar and Bug, Septo, Mimikyu, and Bronzong. Now I'm gonna be really quick about this because I've kept my opponent waiting for long enough because I forgot to gen. But basically what I see here is that Trick Room goes really hard because they have a lot of fast mons and not a lot of slow mons. Like their only really slow mon is Bronzong. Pincurchin doesn't count as a mon. It can be exploited by almost everything on my team, so yeah. Basically Trick Room is the name of the game, and it's what we're gonna be bringing, which I'm gonna be showing you right now. So here it is. This is our week 1 team. It's very unconventional in some places. First up we have Diancie with Terra Steel, Air Balloon, moveset of Moonblast, Earth Power, Calm Mind, and Trick Room. So basically what this wants to do is Air Balloon basically gives us a chance to set up Trick Room and maybe possibly a Calm Mind in front of the Iron Treads, because they can't Earthquake us immediately. So and if we Terra, we take no damage from Ironhead. So we basically get a free turn unless we flinch from Ironhead, which it would be very unfortunate. But after that, we can then just, if they're no bulk, I believe we Oko them with Earth Power. But I think we just want to Calm Mind because we take Ironhead into Earthquake, and based on the Ironhead damage we can gauge what set they are, what like EV spread they are, because like up to max attack Jolly, Ironhead in plus Earthquake into Terra Steel does not to hit KO us, so we can set up a Calm Mind and then just use the remaining 3 turns to spam Earth Power or Moonblast depending on what we have in front of us, and just break through the opposing team as much as possible. This is what I want my Trick Room mons to do. Just break, and let the rest of the team finish up the job. So yeah, this is Diancie. This is Diancie's role probably, and I think she's gonna be really good. If she's not, it's gonna be my fault, not the mons. Next up is Meowscarada with a very pleasing move color there. It's like a gradient from green to red or pink. We have a Protean, Focus Sash with Flower Trick, U-Turn, Low Kick, and Trick Room. We are slow Meowscarada. We are EV'd and IV'd to be 1 point slower than no speed Adamant Iron Treads. So if they lead with it, we can Trick Room and then outspeed in Trick Room and Low Kick and hopefully get a KO, even though probably not if we don't get the stab boost from Protean, but we're still going to be doing a lot of damage. So yeah, and if they set up hazards turn 1, then we are guaranteed to survive a hit the next turn when we're in Trick Room, so we can Low Kick into Flower Trick or double Low Kick and just take it out. If we see a Pincurchin lead, we're just gonna U-turn out towards Saluna, who is Mind's Eye, obviously, it's his only ability. Leftovers with Blood Moon, Vacuum Wave, Moonlight, and Calm Mind. This is our main setup sweeper. This thing can sit in front most things, like the vast majority of things on our opponent's team. We can just sit in front of and just set up, with the exception of Palmot. Palmot is actually quite a bit of a threat, but hopefully we have enough Trick Room to deal with it. Like Diancie doesn't die to Palmot. Meowscarada has a Sash. Hopefully we can deal with it. But yeah, Blood Moon, Vacuum Wave hits everything. Vacuum Wave is there mainly for the bundle, on which I think I'm gonna try to set up in front of, because after 1 or 2 Calm Minds, even Specs cannot do enough damage to out-damage our Moonlight recovery. So we can just keep setting up until the Trick Room is up, and then just Vacuum Wave, Blood Moon the rest of the team, and hopefully Ursaluna can pull it off for us. If it doesn't, it's definitely still gonna be doing some damage into the opposing team. So yeah, Ursaluna is really good. It's max HP, a lot of speed F, and a lot of special attack. I think it's evenly split between speed F and special attack, the 256 EVs. Next up is Hoopa with a Mental Herb, Psyshock, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, and Trick Room. Mental Herb is there mainly to ensure we get a Trick Room off if we're in front of, say, a Iron Jugulis. The moveset lets us hit pretty much everything. Psyshock for the Palmot, the Moth, Thunderbolt for the Iron Jugulis and Bundle, Focus Blast for the what's it called? The Iron Treads. And yeah, the only thing we don't even really struggle against Goodra, because if it's Terra Poison, we hit it with Psyshock. If it's not Terra Poison, Psyshock still deals a lot of damage into it. So yeah, we are a no-speed Hoopa, and hopefully it can do a lot of damage in Trick Room. But if it doesn't, if it dies while in Trick Room, we can get in either Ursaluna or Emboar. Emboar being Reckless, Terra Rock with Life Orb, a moveset of Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Drain Punch, and Wild Charge. So this thing is mainly there to, once again, punch as many holes in the opposing team as possible. We are max HP, I believe, with just enough speed to outspeed and no speed Goodra. In case we are outside of Trick Room, they have no speed and we need to take it out. We're not going to be under speeding. Life Orb gives us a nice boost in damage. On top of the recoil we already take from our moves, we're going to be taking a lot of recoil. But hopefully Drain Punch is going to be enough to keep us healthy and allow us to get off a hit or two, like an additional hit or two. Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Finally, is Blastoise with an Assault Vest set. A bit of an unconventional Blastoise with Rapid Spin, Aura Sphere, Ice Spinner, and Flip Turn. We are Aura Sphere, but we are max attack, because we want to be able to sit in front of the Goodra and hit it for a lot of damage. And Goodra is a big special wall, and unless we went physical, we had nothing to hit it. So basically we have Blastoise that can hit the Goodra if it's Terra Ground or Dragon, and Hoopa who can hit it if it's Terra Poison. Also just Diancie can hit it if it's Terra Poison. So yeah, Aura Sphere also is there because it deals more damage than all of our than any other of our physical moves into Bundle. So we can take a freeze dry, or two even. If it's not specs, we take 2 freeze dries. If it is specs, we take 1, and then we 2-hit KO with Aura Sphere, even if they're bulk invested, because they might just want to be outspeeding Meowscarada and invest the rest in HP. If they do, we still should be 2-hit KOing them with Aura Sphere without the need of a roll. And Flip Turn is there just to be useful to flip. I could have gone with a Liquidation, for example, but I thought Flip Turn would be better for momentum in front of, say, a Iron Moth, because on Iron Moth is one of those mons that Ursaluna has a very good chance at setting up in front of. So yeah, if we can Flip Turn into Ursaluna in front of Iron Moth, that's gonna be really good for us. So yeah, this is the team, and I'll see you in just a few seconds with the battle. So let's go. We found our opponent, and they don't bring the Iron Treads, which is quite scary, to be honest, because we had quite a bit of prep for it, but it's fine. We do see the Palmot, which is a big threat. We also see the Goodra, so they have 2 Terra options as well as just as we do. But I think Skumakat is still the lead. I don't see anything that would mess it up. Let me just lower the volume of the TV a little bit so it doesn't echo in the video. So yeah, we just lead Meow, and either U-turn or Trick Room, depending on what we find in front of us. So yeah, good luck and fun to Adam, to Ape Raider, and it's gonna be a fun match. They said they have a pretty silly team since it's week 1. I've tried as hard as possible to make something work. We also have some pretty silly stuff like the Trick Room min speed Meowscarada, but yeah, hopefully we can make it work. So we see Dominoes, which is the Iron Moth. Okay. So I think I kind of want to preserve Meow. They are Booster Boosters attack. Okay. Kind of want to preserve Meow, but I wouldn't want to lose her scene too early. So maybe Hashmota? Let me see. Blastoise versus Iron Moth. Booster energy. 252 special attack. We do take a fair bit. If they go for energy ball, they two-hit KOs with energy ball, but I don't think they're gonna be going for it. If anything, they go for a sludge wave, in which case we survive 2 hits. If they go for fire dance, that's great for us, and we can just flip turn out and preserve our Meowscarada for a trick room further along the line. So yeah, Hashmota comes in, they fire dance, okay, yeah, as expected. They do nothing, and now we just flip turn out. We're gonna be slower. Oh, they stay in, and they energy ball, okay. We take it. Flip turn. KOs! Okos with Torrent. Oh my god, Blastoise! Okay, so we take out a huge threat right off the bat. Damn, the max attack Torrent flip turn. Love to see it, love to see it. We go right back out to Skumakat. Because now we're probably going to be getting off a Trick Room unless we see the Pincurchin, in which case we just U-turn out to Ursaluna. Palmot, okay. Okay, Double Shock is not a 2-hit move. And unless they have Fake Out, they cannot stop the Trick Room, I don't think. So let's go for it. If they close combat, that is awesome for me. They just Mach Punch, okay. We're gonna be resisting the next one. So we're gonna be taking a quarter of the damage they dealt. By the way, let me just activate that. So let me calc that actually to see how much they're gonna do. Palmot. Let's say this one with not Volt Absorb, Iron Fist. Okay, they have no Life Orb. So this looks to be Adamant. This might be Bandit actually. How much is it gonna do if we're Psychic? Psychic. Mach Punch. It might not KO. If it does, it's not a problem, honestly. I think we U-turn and save the sack. Yeah. We U-turn. Okay, so they withdraw. We made the right call, I think. These nuts, we keep the momentum up. They go out to Pincurchin, okay. Pincurchin comes in. It's gonna be outspeeding our whole team, I think. How much did we do? I didn't see that. But I think this is a Hercene angle. Just Calm Mind. Hercene, Ursaluna versus Pincurchin. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to be outspeeding that no matter what in Trick Room. So Scald actually does a fair bit of damage. Damn. Scald actually does quite a lot of damage to us. But we do have Moonlight. Let's just Calm Mind. The Liquidation actually. Ooh, that's going to do... Ooh. That did a lot. Hold on. We are lefties. Ooh, them being Liquidation is quite annoying, because we don't get the damage reduction from going for Calm Mind that we would get from Scald. Let me count that. Liquidation 22 to 26. If this is, let's see, careful. 24 to 29. That looks about invested. That looks attack invested. So is this the silly they were referring to? Let's just Moonlight. They liquidate again. Please no defense drop. Thank you. How much does vacuum wave do to Palmot? Palmot. Vacuum wave at +2 does 50%. Okay. So I think we might just want a Blood Moon here. Although Moonlight again sounds pretty good. I'm thinking Palmot might be banded, honestly. But if they switch to it right now... Oh, Trick Room does end. So, they might actually. Do I want to just Blood Moon? Honestly, yeah. They liquidate again. Fuck, I should have Moonlighted. Oh, they don't do enough though. Blood Moon comes out. How much does Match Punch from Palmot do? If it's banded, it probably knocks us out. But if it knocks us out, we know it's banded, so like they're probably gonna go for close combat anyway. In which case, I think we just want to switch out to Meow. Which one's better actually? Meow is probably better. So we switch out to Hajmota. They might just Terra Double Shock. I should have probably brought Sash Umbriel. But no, we don't survive a Terra Double Shock with Diancie, no fucking way. Ooh, we do? Not if it's banded. If it's not banded, we do. They CC. Okay. That's good for me. Defenses but fell. Goodbye Hajmota, you did great. So, I might just want to go Diancie and try to Trick Room. I don't want to Terra with this. Like, if we Terra, we kind of just die. If it's banded Adamant still doesn't KO Diancie like ever. If it's not banded, Double Shock cannot KO us. Even Terra in Terrain might actually. Wait, let me see. Terra in Terrain. Ooh, it's a 68% chance to Oko if it's Adamant. Let me Trick Room. They Double Shock without Terraing. Okay. So they're not banded and they're not Terra Electric. Perfect. Air Balloon pops. We don't need the Air Balloon because they don't have the treads. Damn it. They should have had treads. Now we just go for Moonblast, I think. It's everything. This can Terra Electric take the Moonblast? In which case Earth Power still doesn't Oko it anyways. So yeah, I just Moonblast. It Mach Punches, doesn't do enough at all. Moonblast comes out and should get the KO. Yeah, it does. Perfect. Diancie took out the biggest threat in my opinion. So that's great to see. Okay, Diancie, let's go. Let's do this. Show them what you've got. Show them what a good breaker you are. Bertha. It's this thing. Do I want to Calm Mind? Maybe Terra? No, I don't want a Terra. Huh. Do I want a Terra? Like, no. The Terra on... Let's see what they are. They might be ground. The Terra on Embor I feel is more valuable into Periite. By Periite I mean Iron Jugulis. They are Terra Poison. Okay, so I could have Earth Powered. I should have predicted it. But if they're special, we might survive a hit. Actually, we probably survive a hit unless they're like Spadef. Or Specs, sorry. Parrot is the Jugulis. Anyways, ooh, curse. Ooh, okay. Okay. We might still underspeed. We might still underspeed. Let's see. Are you min speed? You're not min speed. Okay, so Earth Power comes out, does a ton. Activates the weakness policy. Ooh, shit. But we do have a Hoopa, and they are now -1 in speed. So Hoopa's Psyshock should be able to take the KO here. If Trick Room doesn't run out. Okay. We just have to sack Skuma Cat. And then bring Hoopa out. Right? Yeah. Okay. We just Flower Trick, like it doesn't matter. Hoopa. Oh, but they are boosted. They are +1 defense, so Goodra +1 defense. Psyshock. Ooh, Psyshock might not kill, depending on their spread. Fuck. Please, please, Umbriel. Psyshock. What's the hand? Okay, it does KO. Why was there... Ooh, it's a crit. It could have mattered. It could have definitely mattered. Because if they were max HP, it was a roll. If they had some defense, we probably didn't KO. So this might have mattered, honestly. So I'm sorry about that. But we're in a good position now, I think. Goki Gamer is the Iron Jugulus. I think we can Trick Room on this. Like, they shouldn't be able to do anything to us to Oko us. So if we Trick Room, what do we have in the back? We have Ursaluna to Blood Moon the bundle in Trick Room. We have Head Smash. So yeah, let's just Trick Room. As they U-turn. This is banded U-turn. Oh my god. No, it's a crit. They crit us back. Did it matter? Jug. Let's see. U-turn. So if it's physical, it didn't. I think we go this and we force them to Hydro. Does Drain Punch KO the bundle? It should. Hydro, I think, is the only move they can go for that Okos us. If only it was their grass. So we Drain Punch, I think. They flip turn. Okay. Drain Punch will heal us, so that's good. So, Drain Punch does over 50%. That's awesome. And I think we Terra, like, yeah, I think we might just want to Terra here. Terra Drain Punch. But if we Terra, we're then not resisting the Ice Punch. The Ice Beam, sorry, which still shouldn't KO us. And I don't want to die to a Hurricane or an Air Slash, so yeah, I think we Terra Drain Punch. If you're Earth Power, I mean you probably are, right? You probably are Earth Power, in which case we lose. Unless Ursaluna versus Jug. Your Focus Blast. Oh, fuck off. Fuck right off, man. And a crit. Oh my god. I don't think... No, Focus Blast wouldn't have killed if I didn't Terra. Oh, well. We have to go for a miss. So Calm Mind. Let me see. +1 Vacuum Wave still doesn't KO this. Okay, so we have to hope for 2 misses. Please miss. And you don't miss. Well, it is what it is. The crit on Hoopa definitely mattered because this was special. Hoopa didn't die to U-turn from this unless it was like heavily attack invested. So yeah, the crit definitely mattered. We kind of lost to a crit. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. It's all to be determined though. Let me ask him right away though. Okay, I just confirmed. Sorry, you probably heard the fan blowing right on the mic, but yeah, I just confirmed it was 0 attack. So we lost to a crit. So that's fun. We probably could have still won if I didn't tear. No, we definitely would have still won if I didn't tear out with the Embor, but that was a 50-50. Like, I never would have expected them to go for the Focus Blast. Like, I would have expected them to either go for Dark Pulse or Hurricane. So yeah, that was completely a 50-50. I probably should have just clicked a more powerful move the turn before. Like, if I clicked either Wild Charge or Flare Blitz, the Jugulus would have probably died. Let me check actually, but I think it would have. Yeah, Flare Blitz killed. So yeah, I kind of threw at the end, but I also lost to the crit because if we got up the Trick Room with Hoopa, that was game, because then Embor just clicked 2 buttons and won. But it is what it is. It's the game we play, as we say. We saw so much luck in those last 4 turns. I should probably stop complaining, but I'm not gonna stop complaining because I'm salty because I built right and I lost to fucking a crit, a 70% chance into a 70% chance into a fucking crit again, into a 50-50 whether I tear or not. So Jesus fucking Christ, man. We can't catch a break. Though we did crit something, I think. Did we crit something? We did crit the Psyshock on Gudra, which might have mattered. Actually, I'm gonna check on that as well. Yeah, it did matter. The crit on Gudra mattered, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna play on who's the unluckiest. It was a fun game. It is what it is. We'll see what we can do in the next weeks. Like, I'm confident that my team can put in work. Like, if there was no luck involved in this game, we probably would have won. So yeah, I'm gonna see what we can do for the next weeks. But yeah, this was this week's game. I hope you enjoyed my Trick Room shenanigans, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.